Sean Murray posted an emoji last night. That's how it works. One emoji. Always one he hasn't used before. The community starts reading it like tea leaves. Last night's was a bee. GoodGuysFree here. Let's get started. Before you get hyped up, let's consider all the speculations together. We're usually wrong, especially about the more exciting stuff, but that's exactly why you're here, for the level-headed overview, right? If this were just the emoji, I'd make a list of theories and call it a day. But something else is counting down to almost the same date. Maybe that's not accidental. We'll get to that. First, the bee. The pattern is simple. Sean posts one emoji, usually on a Saturday, and an update drops on Wednesday. There are 3 other post types Sean makes sometimes. Not everyone agrees on what they mean. If we see 3 of the same emoji, 3 bees in this case, most people agree that signals a more substantial update than usual. A cowboy figure made from the emoji is highly disputed. Some say it means the update is imminent, like today or tomorrow. Others say it means an expedition is coming. And then there's the gib, which is big spelled backwards. Most agreed that one means it's a big update. The bee dropped May 23rd. If the pattern holds, Wednesday, May 27th. Time to hear what people are speculating. I've been collecting theories from Reddit, X, and my own Discord and others. There are so many, I apologize I cannot name each and every one. Let me take you through the best ones. First, Flora, Fauna, and Botany. The most popular read, and one of the more compelling ones. Bees are pollinators. NMS has had scattered fauna updates, but nothing that touches the full ecosystem cycle, right? We're talking new pollinator creature types, plant life cycles, and biome flora that actually interacts with fauna. Why? Because maybe they want to add such mechanics to Light No Fire and they want to test it in NMS first? Maybe. Planetary surfaces still feel static after all these years. A proper living biome pass where flora and fauna actually depend on each other would be genuinely significant. This theory has legs, literally 6 of them. And here's a small thing I noticed. The ARG that's been running for a while uses organic Hive-like visual geometry. Could be nothing, or someone planned this very carefully. I'll get to that shortly. Next, farming and automation. Honey production mechanics. Bee drone automation for base farming. Plausible. The community has wanted deeper base economics for a while. I'm just not putting it at the top of the list. It feels thin for a dedicated emoji. Moving on. Now, this is interesting. The Korvax are a collective consciousness, a hive mind. They're one of the 4 races in NMS, alongside the Gek, the Viking, and the Autophage. Their lore has always hinted at something deeper that Hello Games hasn't fully explored. A bee is a perfect symbol for a hive mind expansion. New Korvax convergence mechanics, new collective structures, and lore that finally goes somewhere. And again, the ARG running right now uses language and imagery that echoes exactly this kind of networked collective thinking. 2 independent things, same aesthetic. I'm noting it, not concluding from it. One of the more entertaining theories is that the bee emoji is a reference to Bumblebee, the Transformer, meaning we're getting mech-style exocrafts or a full mech suit. Interestingly, in the anomaly, the exomech specialist iteration Persis recently had his menu split because it was too wide. That's not nothing. That could mean new exomech content is coming and they simply needed to make room. There's even a version of this theory that says it's a full Transformers crossover collab. Hello Games already put the Normandy in the game, so apparently anything is possible. I find this charming, I find this unlikely, but I've been wrong before. Could it be just an expedition? Maybe a bee-themed expedition? New missions, new cosmetics, new trail badge? Possible. Probably not enough to earn a brand new emoji. Moving on. Here's where it gets fun. Wordplay and the bug theory. B as in bug, bug as in bugfix. I'm not going to tell you this is what it means, but if you pushed me, this is where my gut lands. No Man's Sky has accumulated a lot of technical debt, long-standing performance issues, known glitches, and quality of life problems the community has flagged for years. Sorely missing? Multiplayer fixes, and my personal request, anti-griefer measures. A dedicated quality of life and bug fix pass, one big enough to earn its own emoji, would be genuinely welcome. The wordplay is clean. B equals bugfix. It's quiet, it's a little self-deprecating, and it fits Hello Games' humor. That's my personal lean. I'm not committing to it. I somehow don't think this is it. I'm just really hoping. There are also the theories that maybe is literally just a pun. Sean is telling us something may be happening, and worker B means he's just busy and nothing is imminent. I appreciate the creativity, I do not share the optimism. And then there are the theories that exist purely because the internet is the internet, the meme tier. Reddit with 345 upvotes. We can finally be bees, a new playable bee race. I'm not joking, 345 people voted for this. Bees are mainly female. Maybe we're getting more feminine character parts. Someone thought this through. I respect the commitment. Bee movie plays in the anomaly. No further comment. And my personal favorite, shadow drop of like no bees. I read all of these. I respect the effort. I cannot help you. But here's the last group. This one isn't really a theory anymore because there's something actually running, probably since March. We only noticed it about 10 to 15 days ago, and it changes things. A website called Project Skyscraper appeared with no announcement, no trailer, no Reddit post. Project Skyscraper was Hello Games' internal codename for No Man's Sky during early development. Could be a fan, anyone can register a domain, but NMS data miner Bomberboy found something harder to dismiss. Pages on the official No Man's Sky website were updated on May the 18th, same day, about the same hour as pages on the ARG site. Here's the non-obvious part. When a user called the Architect posted about this ARG on the Atlas 65 forums, those are Hello Games' own forums built for the Waking Titan ARG in 2017 and kept running ever since. The forum's automated system auto-banned them. Then later, the account was reinstated, not by an admin, by the system. Now, Waking Titan was run by Allison Smith, a professional ARG studio hired by Hello Games. This time, Allison Smith have no involvement. And one more thing, Martin Griffiths, Hello Games' lead engine developer, liked a post on X. The post read, "The good folks at the Atlas 65 forums suspect a No Man's Sky alternate reality game appears to be in motion under the title Project Skyscraper." He liked it, didn't repost, didn't comment, just liked it. If Hello Games was running this, he'd almost certainly know about it, and he'd probably stay completely silent. So what does a like mean here? I genuinely don't know. So, either a very dedicated fan has gone very, very deep, or Hello Games is doing something to awaken the community, leading to August the 9th, maybe? Here's what I keep coming back to. The ARG has a hidden countdown embedded in its posts. Community researchers decoded it. They predicted a post would appear on May the 23rd. It happened. The countdown converges on May the 28th. Sean's emoji dropped May the 23rd. His pattern says Wednesday, May the 27th. Two signals, one on the 27th, one on the 28th. Almost the same date. Maybe not the same by design. August 9th. That's the 10th anniversary of No Man's Sky. The NMS 10 is a community event planned for that date. More details soon. The next NMS update after this one is very likely going to land on the anniversary. And the ARG, whether Hello Games made it or a dedicated fan did, I'll bet it arrives then too. So where does that leave us? 40-something theories, 1 B, 1 ARG, 2 countdowns, 1 week. If I had to pick one, bug equals bugfix, clean wordplay, overdue pass, quiet Hello Games humor. That's my gut, but I somehow don't think this is it. I'm just really hoping. What I can't explain is why 2 separate signals point at the same week, so I'm watching May the 28th. If you find anything, a decoded ARG message, anything the community is digging up, drop it in the comments. And like always, I welcome anything I missed or got wrong. GoodGuysFree here, and I'll see you again soon.